Guys, welcome back to the channel, Lower Michigan Adventures, aka they call me Jimmy Boy. And this is an official Jimmy Boy product review. And what we have here is the TrustFire, the E5 flashlight. This is a tactical flashlight. This is IP64, dustproof and waterproof to a certain extent. You can also, with ease, peace of mind, accidentally drop this, and it's supposed to be durable. So let's test it out. It says drop up to 3 meters and you should be pretty safe, and it does work. So still working pretty good. That ain't no 3 meters, that might be 3 feet at the most. Today what I'm planning on doing is a cold weather test on this here flashlight. It's gonna get extremely cold. I actually left this in my car last night and the temperature got down around 0 degrees, and we got wind chill too. Right now, I don't know what does it say it is right this moment. It says 11 degrees. So it's gonna get super cold tonight, -4 possibly. This flashlight also is 1350 lumens, so it's awful bright. We're gonna do some more testing, but tonight what I want to do is test the battery. How good can this battery hold out in extreme weather conditions, extremely cold? And last night I left it out in my car. Tonight I'm leaving it in the hot tent and I'm gonna test it. This flashlight is rechargeable with a USB-C, and it also has a lithium battery, which is that technology, that battery that lasts literally forever. So at first glance, when I first seen this, I thought, well, it's a hefty price tag, but with lithium batteries, you shouldn't have to worry about replacing the battery or looking for a battery anytime in the near future. So this may actually be a pretty good buy, actually. So, and it's a tactical. I'm gonna show you more of the features, but tonight I actually just wanna see if I leave it in the tent for a second day, because first day it was in the car and it got down to 0. Tonight it's supposed to get down to somewhere around -4 with wind chills of 25. So I may check it in the morning, see how it's doing, check the temperature. It's going to be dark in here, but I'm going to have the light on and maybe leave it out all day and see too. So it'll have 48 hours plus. How does it hold out? Does the battery hold out in extreme conditions? I'm sure it will. If it passes the test, I'm going to be pretty happy, because it's going to get extremely cold. So I'm going to, without further ado, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to show you, let me get you situated here. I'm going to show you where this is going to stay tonight. Come on in here with me. Come to my office. He said come to his office, Jimmy Boy. Come to his office. So this is actually going to stay right here. And just by, holding on to it, it's getting warmer. I'm going to put this right here. And let me show you the flashlight real quick. It's not really that dark out yet. Let me show you. So that right there, turn it on from this back button. You can literally zoom this in. Now it's not really dark. We're going to test this in the morning. You can hold this button right here, turn it into a strobe, hold it again, brighten it, hit it again. That's this button right here, and then off. Low, medium, high, off. Hold it steady, strobe. This is a tactical flashlight with a lithium battery. And I got to make sure I shut it all the way off, or it might be dead in the morning. Let's make sure it's off. Ah! I think you gotta turn it off from the back. There we go. Push the button on the back to shut it off. It's officially off. I'm gonna set it right here. We're gonna leave it alone and we'll come back and check it tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Official Jimmy Boy product review. TrustFire E5 Tactical Flashlight. I think they're priced around $79, but if you just have to buy one and don't have to buy another flashlight for several years, I think it could be worth it. Type C rechargeable, dust proof, waterproof. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna also be trying that waterproof part of it too. Not tomorrow, but in the next few days. We'll check back in tomorrow. Osmo action. Stop recording. Oh, one thing I forgot real quick. It does come with the plug-in. So it comes with the handy dandy little charger, USB-C, and it actually charges pretty quick. And a friendly user manual, which hardly anybody ever reads, but there could be some valuable information that you might want to read. And since I've been in here for a few minutes, it's literally kind of warmed up in here, but it's going to get awful cold. It's a little bit warmer in here. We'll come back and check in the morning. Good night, everyone.
This is how cold it is in Michigan. Help, it's cold out. Jimmy boy. Jimmy boy.
We're going to go check this out. And I got my tablet too, because I'm going to run a timer. We'll try to run this light for like 30 minutes. And it's extreme cold. Come on.
Ooh, it's freaking freezing. Stop. Get over here. Stop. She got bugged out from the reflection lights on the tent. She scared me. Oh man, it's brisky cold. I got my tablet right here. Get a little timer on there. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, everything's frozen. That's what the inside of the tent looks like. It must be a little slightly warmer in here. It says 7 degrees. Does it still work? Oh, that's on. Let me shut this backlight off.
It's still working. Strobe. I don't want to be out here too long, but it's a little bit warmer inside the... We're going to leave this on. I got to grab my timer. I brought a stand, but... So here we go. It says it's warmer in the hot tent. We're going to hit this timer. And I'm going to come back out in 30 minutes and check it. But just my body heat alone from being in here, it's actually about 0 out, as you can see. I don't know. Let me turn my backlight back on my camera real quick. As you can see, all the ice inside the hot tent. She's cold. But we're going to leave this running. Hopefully I don't kill my iPad. Is my little timer. And I'm just going to leave this out here. Now, this is the second day of this test. And this time I'm going to leave this, just leave it like that. And I'm going to come back in 30 minutes to see if it's dead or not. Lou, let's go inside. I'm freezing. It is a little bit, surprisingly, it is a little bit warmer inside the hot tent. You imagine camping right now without the stove? Ay caramba. Cheese Pete's would be cold. Look at all the ice buildup in there. Ay caramba. Okay, we're gonna head outside, and it's really cold out. But I want to show you what our weather is looking like. So I'm gonna put that up over in either this corner or that corner. I can't remember which one it is, but we're gonna walk outside and show you our timer and see if the flashlight, the TrustFire E5 is actually still on. But watch this little clip up here in this corner or that corner. I can't remember which one it is. Our weather for today. So it's a cold one, and this should be a pretty good test for the flashlight being out all night long, and the day before too. So this is the day before's temperature, and I actually had it sitting in the car all night long the day before too. So it's a 2-day test, and it's very extreme weather conditions up here in Michigan. It's a good sign. And thanks to my Uncle Joe for teaching me how to do this. Let me see. Turn my light off for a second here. Oh man. Yeah. Sometimes these things are a pain to open up. So it's been running for 45 minutes so far. TrustFire E5, 1350 lumens. I'm going to shut this light off if I can right here. I've got to show you something here. You're supposed to turn it, but really you're not. You're supposed to pull out this way for the pointer and go back this way. This is why you don't want to get up in the middle of the night and do these crazy tests. Don't be a Jimmy boy at this kind of temperature. It's warming up for me being in here. But look at that. So you take this little light. Let me see if I can turn this light back on real quick. So, like this, to make that pointer, like that, and then to go back like this, take this right here, and hold it like that, and that makes it strobe, and then hold this back down for a second. And I think you can brighten it up like that. Boom. That's one. Brighten it up even more like that. And then if you want to go like that. And this has got a nice little cover right here. So it's waterproof. So you can charge right there. And you got your little cable right here. Plugs right in to that. So pretty easy. And you can actually clip this too. It seems like it's made pretty durable. Okay, I just scared Bella. She ran outside when the camera went down like this. Anyways, I'm gonna set this down, and I'm gonna take my tablet and everything inside, and we're gonna leave this out here all day long in this extreme cold, and I'm gonna come back and check it when I get out of work. And so what I was also gonna say is this is an official Jimmy Boy review, and TrustFire E5, they actually sent this to me free for review. I'm not being paid for this video. This is an honest review, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So just FYI, just testing this puppy out to see what I think about it. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. The big selling point, like I said, is lithium battery technology. This should be a tactical light that you can buy one and done and probably have for several years. So that's my take on it so far. You should be good for a long time. So that's the big selling point. And I don't know if you know this, but batteries are expensive. So if you bought a set of batteries a couple, 3 times a year, it would start adding up. And this is durable. I mean, it's just, and then I also like this piece right here. So you could definitely put it on your belt. Don't be a Jimmy boy. All right, guys, don't do crazy testing in extreme weather like I am. But I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity to push this to its limits. We also are going to drop it in water to see. That's my last little test that I want to do. It is drop it in water and see if it is water IP64 water resistant, and it should work fine. I like the quality of it. Seems to be really good. So
Yeah, let's see what the results are. Got my water. I got a water test. It's 9 degrees. There's the flashlight. I grabbed the paperwork up because I had to check something. It's still working fine. It's awful cold. So, this right here, I'm going to scoot this down. I got to move a couple things over here. This over and scoot this over. And get this out of the way. Where's my phone? Quick look at my phone. It's 4:38. Like I said, it's 9 degrees. I've got my water. So this is IP64, which means it's actually splash proof. And it says, let's see if we can do this one-handed bandit. I don't even know if this will fit in here. But it says that that it's waterproof, splash proof for direct, like this. And it'll still work. As far as like going directly into water, like submerge it, it says not to do that. So we're not going to submerge it, even though I think you could probably submerge it, but it won't fit in this bottle. But anyways, I think it's a pretty good flashlight for the money. TrustFire E5.
I don't think that this would be too bad of a buy. Like I said, one and done. 79 and some change. But I got a pretty nice discount code. Discount code KL20 for 21% off. Put that in. There'll be a direct link down in the description to the TrustFire E5. So don't be afraid to go check that out. Check that out and use my discount code KL20 for 21% off. And I think this little flashlight, did pretty good. Would Jimmy Boy spend $79 on this? Jimmy Boy's made a lot of mistakes in the past. Let me tell you real quick. So, for example, when I got into hot tent camping, my first stove was $100 and some, and I had to get another stove because I wanted something better. So don't be a Jimmy boy. Get the right thing right off the bat. So you could buy 10 flashlights, or you can buy one and done. This may be the one. I don't know. It could be for you, and it may not be. But I think it's pretty good. And I must say that this has been a Jimmy Boy official product review brought to you by AKA Jimmy Boy himself. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And we'll catch you on the next video. Cut.